Strategy was first used to describe the art and planning of war. Generals and others realised that planning how their resources, their armies and weapons will be positioned and utilised could give them a key advantage in battle. Porter and Mintzberg are two key academics worth remembering in terms of the creation of many of the early strategy concepts around the late 1970s and 1980s. Michael Porter is still a Harvard Business School professor and wrote the book Competitive Strategy that introduced the concept that any organisation had two choices to increase its profitability: be a low-cost producer or offer differentiated products to increase margins. BHP is a low-cost mining company. Its large capital outlays allow it to build operations that deliver economies of scale. It can extract, process and transport minerals such as iron ore cheaper than its competitors. When prices for commodities like iron ore and oil decline significantly, which they have done in late 2014, the company is able to survive and thrive while other competitors struggle and even fail because of this strategy. In comparison, De Beers is another mining company that extracts and processes diamonds. However, De Beers also has strategic capabilities in marketing and selling diamonds, and a significant part of its strategy focuses on promoting its products as exclusive and rare. They are pursuing a differentiated strategy. Porter also provided a useful way of understanding the development of strategy by contrasting it with operational efficiency. The point here is that strategy needs to be more than just doing the same things more efficiently than before. The main reason for this is that competitors can copy your efficiency improvements, and then you no longer have an advantage. To improve its results, Nike developed economies of scale in the 1980s by moving its operations to low-cost countries. However, soon its rivals followed suit. This shows that this was not really a strategy, but rather an operational efficiency improvement. Where Nike gained competitive advantage was through developing differentiated products, such as the Nike Air shoe, and contracting sporting superstars like Michael Jordan. Note that Mintzberg was a critic of Porter's frameworks, and that he saw it as too rigid and constrictive. He studied a number of organisations and found that the way strategy was formulated and implemented was not sequential steps, but often in parallel and sometimes ad hoc. Mintzberg's view of strategy was that it was more about flow and trial and error, and that leaders had to be able to get their people to follow this line of thinking. Let's recap. Strategy can be described in different ways. It can be thought of as a structured and systematic process, or more ad hoc, and it should be treated differently to operational effectiveness.